Hello, Paul McFadden here. So this week I'm continuing with the theme of answering questions that I got through my Instagram when I did that Ask Me Anything. And I was inundated with lots of questions, some great questions that I thought, why not record on the podcast as well as put this out on YouTube so I can go into a little bit more detail, because you can only really put a quick response when it comes to Instagram. Definitely going to do this more often, so make sure you follow me on Instagram so I can take your questions. My handle is Paul McFadden Wealth, or go to paulmcfadden.com and connect with me on the various different social media platforms. So this question came from Laurie. Her question was, I'm thinking about doing buy to flips this year. However, should I wait until 2021? Now, she actually meant 2022, but she wrote 2021 because we're in 2021 already. So she's asking, should I delay until next year? Now, let me summarize here. So many people try and time the property market, and it's almost virtually impossible. There's definitely indicators that you can see and view and watch, but property is slow to react in terms of volatility in the marketplace than any other investment vehicle, such as stocks and shares or forex or crypto, or businesses failing left, right and center because of everything that's been happening. Property, on the other hand, is really governed by supply and demand. And right now, which has been for the last few years, right now there's a supply and demand issue. There is more buyers than there is sellers. So it's a seller's marketplace. So I would absolutely not delay, wait until 2022. If someone's really wanting to get started in property and wants to be a developer, buying and flipping, now is a perfect time. So with that in mind, we want to make sure we're doing our due diligence right, buying at discount, adding value, knowing all of our numbers, not half-assing this, get in with a little bit of knowledge to make sure you know what you're doing. And if you do this and you do the finish to a property in the right standard, you're going to get a premium right now. Because of supply and demand, this is a generalization here, but for every one property that goes on the market, there's like 10 potential buyers. And when you've got that many potential buyers, it creates a little bit of a bidding war. There's only one property to buy, 10 interested parties, then that drums up the interest. And what I'm seeing, and a lot of our proteges are seeing, especially across high demand areas in the UK, is that property is actually selling way over market value, significantly, sometimes 10, 15 or 20% over the market value. Now, you don't get that in a downturn, in a downward marketplace. You only get that when the market's like this right now. And the thing is, just now, what you never normally see is right now we have many motivated sellers because of the current circumstances that COVID has created, from the global health crisis into now a global financial crisis. So there's more motivated sellers looking to sell. There's more rundown properties that people don't have the money to renovate, those that are looking to offload and sell. So there's lots of great opportunities there to get in and help someone in the situation they're in, to get them away from that, for you to take on that property, to add value, to then be able to sell it, because there's still plenty of buyers. There's a lot of people wanting to buy property right now. I'm surprised to see so many cash buyers at the moment. So with that said, you're going to start to see that you can make great profits right now that you wouldn't normally get if it's a downward marketplace. So if you waited till 2022 or longer, as property prices do start to come down, as we go into a recession, as we go into a downturn, that's when there's more sellers than there is buyers, which is going to take time. That's not even going to happen this year. It's going to take longer. And with that in mind, the dynamics change and it becomes a buyer's market, when buyers can go in and make cheeky offers, and sellers are in a position where they have to accept those, which then drives down property prices. But that takes time. So absolutely, don't try and time the marketplace. There couldn't be a better time to do a flip or buy to flips as a strategy, because you are getting those premiums. Never do your figures, your numbers, expecting the property to sell over market value. Always do it based on selling at your market value from the comparisons that you're seeing through your due diligence. And then once it does sell over market value, that's just additional profit, additional income, and a bonus to be had. And your chances are you're going to get that if you buy right, add value, do the right condition, the right refurb, and again, get it on the market. If you do that, you're going to make a lot of money with that strategy. Hey, if you're looking to learn how to do this or looking to accelerate your development side of things if you're already involved in property, then head over to propertyprotege.com. It's a strategy that we teach in depth how to source these deals, how to structure these deals, how to make sure you mitigate by doing all the right due diligence, but more importantly, how to do property development the right way to maximize your money and to ensure that you actually get over market value. Head over to propertyprotege.com and check out what we're doing there. Also, make sure you're subscribed to the podcast players as well as YouTube if you're watching there. And if you think of anybody who would like to listen to this or hear this message and hear this podcast, then share it with 2 or 3 people. I'd appreciate you spreading the word and getting the message out there. So until tomorrow, all the best and bye for now.